All right, I've never really openly called for an NFL head coach to get fired, but I would absolutely love it if the Steelers and Mike Tomlin mutually parted ways after this season and he interviews for the Giants job. Fire Mike Tomlin chants broke out in Pittsburgh after the Bills absolutely put the belt to the Steelers, and I want Tomlin in Times Square. You hear the people? Let's do it. Fire them. Part ways. I don't care. Do whatever you got to do. Let's just get that man in blue. Mike Tomlin could do for the Giants what Mike Vrabel did for the Patriots, and that's restabilize a franchise. But here's the deal breaker. He needs to reinvent himself to modern Mike Tomlin. I was with the Steelers in 2010 for 10 months trying to make the team, but I got released after training camp. So I was just trying to make the team. I wasn't with them, but you know what I'm saying. I was with them. I saw the leadership. I saw the greatness. I saw the energy. I saw the fire. I saw all of it. I remember the respect that future Hall of Famers like Troy Polamalu, James Harrison, and Ben Roethlisberger gave this man. I remember him giving vets like Hines Ward and Antoine Randall vet days for rest, but he'd also challenged them to get the most out of them in the days that he needed or wanted them to get after it in practice. I remember the highly competitive training camp practices, because when them pads came on in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, ask Ryan Clark, some real work was going to be put in that day. And I will always remember the sign in the Steelers team meeting room that reads in big old letters, "The standard is the standard." And I want that standard in East Rutherford, but I want that standard modernized and renovated like it's some sort of iOS update on the iPhone. This will only work if he integrates some new school with his old school. None of that 3 yards in a cloud of dust running the football all the damn time and turning a kid like Malik Neighbors into pre-Dallas George Pickens. No more spending all that money on the defense, and then when 1 or 2 or maybe 3 of the stars on that side of the ball gets injured late in the season or the playoffs, it's one and done again. I want Mike Tomlin 2.0. That 2008 Super Bowl that he won, that's ancient. No disrespect. That 2010 Super Bowl appearance, that was nearly 2.5 decades ago. This is the NFL. It is a what have you done for me lately. Not only for the players, but for coaches as well. And the Steelers have won only 3 playoff games since that last Super Bowl appearance. Steelers Nation has turned on their longtime coach, and there's nothing wrong with a change of scenery or even a change of philosophy. I want that 1995 VMI receivers coach, Mike Tomlin type energy in East Rutherford in 2026. If you know, you know. In 2010, he had Bruce Arians and Dick LeBeau as his OC and his DC. Hall of Famers. Now, it's easier said than done, but he would have to go out and get the 2026 version of BA and Coach LeBeau. My man hasn't had a quarterback since Big Ben, and Jackson Dart could be that guy with the right offensive coordinator and the right system. If Mike Tomlin becomes available, Joe Shane and the Giants should make that call to see if he's got some juice and another run left in him.